Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Noor Maritza Zakiah, and I study at Madrasah Sanawiyah Banjarbaru, Kalimantan Selatan. Today, I want to tell a story about the origin of TAJAU PECAH and BERAMBAN. This book was written by Aliansa Jumbawiyah. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a kingdom called Majakalang, and his king is Galadama. King Galadama was gloomy, his people's life worsened. Their fields and gardens mostly ravaged. As a king, he had to overcome the problems plaguing the Majakalang kingdom. Everything has changed drastically since the emergence of BERAMBAN the giant people life in ancient tea. However, the evil giant was just too tall. Even though Majakalang royal army had joined arms with the neck-boring kingdom, BERAMBAN was still too hard to defeat. While he was thinking about BERAMBAN, suddenly a loud thud was heard nearby. Huh? Could it be BERAMBAN? Before the giant started to attack the palace, King Galadama rebuked him. Hey BERAMBAN, what do you want this time? And turned out that the giant asked King Galadama for 3 wishes. First, he would make a search of 10 cows of buffaloes every month. Secondly, he would Pancar Sukma from the top of Mount Bajuin to him. And thirdly, he would marry a Princess Danawati. After hearing the third request, King Galadama's face turned red in anger. The giant resents that the king had subtly actually refused him. So did BERAMBAN as he hurled a package towards Princess Danawati's room. Remember, no one can cure Princess Danawati except me. After saying that, BERAMBAN walked away, looking diabolically. Since then, they have been discussing the problem of the illness suffered by Princess Danawati. Then the only way out is killing BERAMBAN, the royal officer joining it. That's right, said Galadama. Last night, in my dream, I saw a man in white robes. He instructed me to put an end to the giant without further delay. He told me someone would come along to carry out the task. Suddenly, the old man wouldn't tell me the name of the victor. After some heated deliberation, they agreed to organize a competition. Royal announcement was made. Firstly, anyone who managed to find the jug of Pancar Sukma will be entitled to marry Princess Danawati. And secondly, anyone who could kill BERAMBAN will be crowned a king. That noon, after helping his mother in the field, Pusaka immediately used to meet his martial arts master Asal, who has also his adopted grandfather. Pusaka was drenched in sweat, but he continued to practice feverishly. Late in the afternoon, Grandpa Asal called him. Enough! We're done with today's training. The next day, Pusaka and Purada reached to the place to sell the vegetable they had picked yesterday. Upon arrival in the King City, Pusaka and Purada were curious to see a lot of people huddled beside a security post. Then they both joined the crowd. After midday, they packed it up and rode back to Jorong village. When they arrived home, Pusaka and Purada immediately told their mother about their plan to enter the competitions. And that afternoon, Pusaka went to see his grandfather, who was also his martial arts master, while Purada was sleeping soundly in his room. He expressly told Pusaka this. When he reached the foot of Mount Bajuin, precisely at Sungai Bakar village, he had to pick 2 stones. First, a marble stone that he would use to kill the dragon who guarded Pancar Sukma, and an iron stone that he would use to kill BERAMBAN. They stopped in the front of the cave where the Pancar Sukma was kept and guarded by the dragon. Pusaka took the time and tried to figure out how to get the Pancar Sukma without waking up the guardian dragon. Meanwhile, driven by the soaring ambition to possess the jug, Purada recycling barged into the case. Pusaka was shocked. Little did he realize that his brother was too ambitious to take this the chance without careful strategy. There was no other options. Pusaka had to face the dragon this time. Seeing that the dragon was dead, Pusaka quickly sneaked out of his hiding place. He dashed back into the cave ahead of his brother, snatched the Pancar Sukmajuk before his brother could do anything about it. The night fell. Since it was impossible to continue the journey, this young man stopped to rest. Prada tightly hugged the jug in his armpit. They were both so tired and fell asleep last night. They were oblivious of the presence of a mysterious person who had steadily moved closer, swapping Pancar Sukmajuk with something that looked closely similar and left quickly. The next day, Prada hastily left his brother behind. He wanted hand to offer the joke himself of his majesty. When Pusaka awoke, he did not see. Prada called him again and again but got no answer. Pusaka tried to find his brother for a long time but he was not in sight. Finally, he decided to proceed to city of the king, expect to meet his brother there. Before the royal gates of Majakalang Palace gate, Pusaka explained the purpose of his arrival. Seeing what he was carrying, the guard escorted him to the king. "My lord, I am here to beg the hand of Pancar Sukmajuk," said Pusaka after saluting his majesty. King Ladama was very happy. It meant that his daughter's life would be safe. Wasting no time, Pusaka went alone to Mount Carmel, arriving at BERAMBAN place. He saw the giant was snoring in his sleep. The giant awoke and instantly got angry seeing a human who had the guts to annoy him. "Hey, wait! I'm here to deliver Pancar Sukmajuk. If you mess around, I will filling it to pieces," Pusaka bluffed. Well, you sure have some guts there. Unfortunately, you just come here to give up your life to me. Pusaka threw the iron stone with all his strength. It struck on the giant's forehead. BERAMBAN howled in pain. He ran beatly. The serapang spear that was purposely stuck in his stomach fell out. Years later, the place where the spear fell come to be known as Lok Serapang. Even though he had become a king, Pusaka could not forget his missing big brother. He sent the royal guard to look for Prada, but they couldn't find him. One day, Prada, who was living in the north corner of the kingdom, learned that the Penjagalan kingdom was now ruled by his own brother, Pusaka. He went to the place, met his brother. At first, Pusaka didn't rejoice. Prada, who was poorly dressed and dirty, Prada then rolled up his shirt self and showed the scar on his shoulder. Pusaka sprang from his royal throne and embraced his brother. The queen mother then joined them. They all cried in happiness now that the long wait was over. And we arrive at the end of the story, namely the conclusions. I apologizing if there are any wrong words or pronunciation, and thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings, Literasi.